You're standing on the deck of a ship held together by prayers and thin steel. The sun's barely up, and then someone points at the horizon and says, "Those are battleships." Not your battleships, theirs. October 25th, 1944. The Philippine Sea, a tiny American screening force called Taffy 3, just woke up to find the entire Japanese center force sitting on their doorstep. We're talking the Yamato, the biggest battleship ever built by anyone, anywhere, ever. 72,000 tons of floating death surrounded by 22 other warships. And what did Taffy 3 have? 6 escort carriers that sailors literally nicknamed combustible, vulnerable, and expendable. 3 destroyers. 4 destroyer escorts. Ships so thinly armored that Japanese shells sometimes punched straight through without even exploding because the fuses didn't think they'd hit anything solid. So what do you do when you're outgunned in literally every way that matters? You do the one thing nobody expects. You charge. Commander Ernest Evans on the Johnston didn't even wait for orders. He just turned his ship toward the Yamato and went full speed, a 2,500-ton destroyer racing at a 72,000-ton monster. He lost 2 fingers during the fight, wrapped his hand, and kept giving commands from the deck. The Samuel B. Roberts closed 2 miles from Japanese heavy cruisers and fired until her crews ran out of real ammunition. Then they loaded star shells. Illumination rounds. They were literally throwing light at battleships. And here's the part that breaks your brain. It worked. Admiral Kurita looked at these tiny ships fighting like absolute maniacs and thought there's no way this is all they have. There must be a bigger fleet behind them. There wasn't. He turned his entire fleet around and left. Over 1,000 Americans died that morning so the rest could live. 7 small ships that the Navy called Expendable proved they were anything but.